Alright, so back again and welcome to Season 4 of the Extreme League. But before we get into that, if you're going to buy anything from this game today, make sure you get it from rocketprices.com. Their link's in the description. You can pretty much get anything you want from this place that's in or has been in this game for a cheaper price that you find elsewhere or from the game itself. Made it even cheaper with 6% off code JET at checkout. So for those that watch Season 3 or may remember Season 3, the things I was talking about, the fact that we might be replacing people has happened. So as you can see from our new league table, we have Nas and Kifanori, who is Flake. I didn't think that would be the case, but that is confirmed now. So this is our 10-man table. And of course, it's the same as it always is. Obviously, the first place wins, bottom place gets relegated. 8th and 9th become relegation playoff things. We'll come to that in a second. Promotion playoff. Second and third get to pick someone they want to play against in the next league. And obviously, 4th to 7th have no kind of impact. They stay where they are. So that don't know, this obviously just is a 10-man league. And you play 9 games in 9 different modes. Obviously, 1 against each person. And I won the last one. Darnio is on there showing your names. I Darn now also won the first one. The person who won the second one is no longer with us, so we won't even speak about them. Yep, obviously we got our predictions, then we'll come on to promotion playoffs. These are the predictions. These are how everyone has fared. As you can see, I've started to climb myself towards a few people's first place spot. Some interesting predictions in there. Some people really going for some strange choices, but there's a clear pattern. As you can see from the average predictions, it is most commonly there's a clear path going on here. Obviously I'm predicted to be first, Daniel second, and then when you get down towards that kind of bottom 3 area, there's 3 people there that are fancied all around the same place. Nas, Kifanori and Wizard. Nas, Flake and Wizard, that is. And then you got Skin Man at the bottom, who is pretty much, I think everyone's voted in but like 2 people to come last. So he's going to have a torrid time, no doubt. I'll see how he gets on. Obviously, he only got promoted last time through their promotion playoff system, which will now come onto that. Now, this is how it works, of course. If you don't know, you have the 2 people that want to try and get themselves into the league. That is Monty and King Divock, and they will play. The winner of that game will go straight in and replace 10th spot. The loser of that game will play the loser of 8th and 9th playoff. As you can see, that is at the bottom of the screen there. So that is how it's set up, just for those that don't know the modes as well. If you don't understand what they are and what mutators are, what's going on, you'll get the hang of it very quickly. And other than that, if you want to understand them properly, go and watch the previous videos. I explain them in detail when they've first been introduced into the league. I have a feeling this could be probably the best one yet. I've got a feeling it could be going to be very close and very entertaining. We'll see how this goes on. Of course, I want to retain my title, be the first person to do that. Daniel also will want to make sure he's the first person to win too, or will we have a new winner this season round? We'll see. Before we do start, if you do want to be involved and need to try and get yourself into them through the promotion players, you do have to join the Discord, which is in the description. And we'll get into the Season 4 league now, and we'll see who wins this. The absolute carnage modes that they are, and see if anyone can master them just like I did last time round, and who will win it this time, we'll see. So what a huge game this is to start off with. We are playing probably, this is probably a clash of the top 2. Probably could be a title decider in the first game here. Whoever wins this will have a massive advantage over the other one. Obviously me and him are both fancied to come top 2 by a lot of people. Oh, don't go in. Oh, that's class. What a game mode this is. Don't go in. Oh my fucking god. When he's gone from me hitting the rim of his hoop here, as you'll see in a second when I actually demo him. Yeah, I demo him there, hits the rim of his hoop and bounces into mine. I thought I saved it here, but no. But bollocks goal was expected in this game. I mean, honestly, the amount of times that does happen is pretty ridiculous. I mean, look at it now. Oh my god, I've just scored an own goal. Fuck me, why has he got to bounce like that? That's a goal. Yeah, great finish, that back in the game. What a game this is. Oh, for fuck! Honestly, this game's going to be like this. It's going to be really close game, back and forth in terms of goals. Don't know who's going to win it. But honestly, I don't think we can lose it. If we've got aspirations of retaining our title here, I don't think we can lose this game. It will really dent our hopes. Look at that. I mean, the amount of stupid goals that go in this game is actually unbelievable. Look at this. How on earth does this find its way into my net? I don't understand. It's just ridiculous. Look. It somehow goes into my goal. Absolutely outrageous. That's gonna go in. It's honestly, the amount of times it's gone against me this game. It's gone really against me this game, the bounces. It's really fucking me off. Because usually it's either way, or actually I tend to get the beneficial bounces. This game has not happened whatsoever for me. Right, it's gone in. Okay, I'll be annoyed if that didn't go in. We're still in the game here. It's not out of sight just yet, but we need to get some goals quickly because it's going to be hard to score. Oh, we've got another one for kickoff. Good, the little kickoff tactic that I tend to use in those straight ones as well. It's 5-4, and it's really close now. Oh, he scored. Yeah. I got caught in his fucking hoop. I couldn't get off it. I mean, look at that. That's a good finish, to be fair, but it's just outrageous. I think we've lost now. I don't think we could have gone 3 down. I don't think we're going to come back from here. It is a good finish. I've got to give him that. But honestly, some of the goals that have gone in this game, I don't think I've had a nice lucky one other than the first one. That's an 8. Yeah, that's game over. Unfortunately, we've lost. I just can't deal with the bounces this game. I don't know what's happening, but everything just seems pinging my fucking goal.
Not another one?
It's 9. We're 9-4 down. I don't think we had a 9 game before. This is actually a joke. The state of this game at the moment is just unbelievable. What is going on? It's 10! He scored 10 goals! Are you for real? He's genuinely scored 10 goals. What the fuck is going on? I don't feel robbed because he's had better chances than me, but it's not a 10-4 game. It's not a 10-4 game. They need to have some respectable scoreline. That's outrageous. So some very interesting results in Boom Hoops. Obviously here we are our result. We also have the one at the bottom there. A very, very massive start for Giffenori Flake, whatever you want to call him, beating Super at 8-2. So for some other strange results, Archer had a very good win over Cake 6-1, and it's a 2-0 in there. We'll have our first draw of the league so far between Wizard and Leandro, and that does give us this table. Obviously, those have got Battle will be at the bottom, myself, Cake and Superhead right at the bottom there with Don, Flake and Arch on top. Right, and here we are straight away after that terrible result. This is a massive game for us. It is Mighty Cake, a very, very good player. Heatseeker away, he doesn't seem to do very well in these games. He needs to actually hit the ball. He's saying no for some reason. How about yes, mate? How about we play the game? Yeah, I need to win. I do need to win. We can put together a string of wins here. We can actually challenge again. But at the moment, that result has not started off well. Been a while since I've played Heatseeker at all, so it's going to be quite a different concept compared to the usual games I've been playing. And also help the ball's fucking tiny and bounces up like 100 miles an hour, yeah. So we'll see how we get on this game. I'm expecting to win because I do tend to win Heatseeker. I don't think I've lost a Heatseeker game. But it's not going to be easy. That's going to be 1-0. Yeah, that bounce is always going to be difficult to read. It is 1-0. Well, Cake says he hates Heatseeker, which is a bit harsh. It's only 1 goal, mate. He can still come back. It's fine. Oh, no, it's 2-0 now. Oh, it's 3-0. He's saying he hates this game, that he wants to forfeit. Ah, he says. I'm not letting him forfeit. We need to keep going here because we need to revert this fucking goal difference that we've brought upon ourselves here. If we win this 7-0, go back into positive, which is what we need at the moment. I don't know what his plan is for this game. I've got to think he's going to throw it now. I've had an absolute mare there. It's 3-1. He's spamming what to say at me. Fuck you. He's called me a bot as well. He's really up for it today, isn't he? This game, he's really giving it the fucking big one. That's going to be 4. It is. I saw him miss it and I seized the opportunity by going straight for that ball even though it was in his half pretty much. Why am I tryharded? It just feels like a fucking normal 1v1 game. This online is extremely toxic. And it's 5-1. Get a couple more and that will be the game over, of course. Oh my fucking god. I deserve what I say. I'm spamming what I say myself for that. That's disgraceful. What have I done there? He said he will not just give it a rest for the chat today. What is wrong with him? He's never usually like this. He's usually silent. And all of a sudden he's come out with some fucking crazy comments in this game. Got to be careful that we just don't bottle this game. It's this should be a big win and we should be sealed already by the scoreline. So I hope we won't throw this away. It should be 6-2. That's pretty much confirmed it. Just a question of when we'll get this final goal to seal the game, I think. It's probably going to come at some point. Just how long it's going to take is the question. Could be now. Yep, there it is. That's a 7-2 win for us. Big result after the bad result we had in the first game. Let's have a look what other Bouncy Heatseeker results there was. These games didn't really change a great deal. The only one that was going to be close was Arch and Leandro come out on top. The rest of them kind of went to plan. And that gave us this league table, which as you can see I'm now climbing up the ranks a little bit. Mighty Cake's rooting the bottom of the table there with bad goal difference as well. He's not started very well. Nash doing very well, the only person not to concede so far. We've got 3 unbeaten people at the top still. Right, here we go. Our AHQ game is against Arch. We have a lot of spectators for this game, so hopefully no pressure. Me v him is always a good, interesting game. I'm interested to see how we do it. And obviously it's never going to be an easy game against a good player here, so it's even more vital in the context of the league so far. Let's see how we get on with this game. I'm usually quite good at HQ. I don't think I've lost once at HQ. I think we've drawn with Daniel and we've won every other game, so we should be alright in terms of HQ. We're usually quite good at it, but Archer's pretty good at it himself, so we'll see. Has to be a goal, surely. It is 1-0. Yeah, good start for us here.
Help me!
That 2-0, it looks very satisfying. Yeah, it is. Good finish. I say satisfying, it is very satisfying when you watch it just curve away from you like this and just float into that far corner. Beautiful. Oh, what a finish. Oh, I thought he was going to bounce off the bar and go wide, but it's 3-0. We're absolutely destroying him here. Is it 4? Oh, that's so unlucky. We really are playing well in this HQ game, though. We are hitting things perfectly. It's very, very hard. It's a lot harder than it looks as well to hit things. And look at everyone wanting them to beat me because they know another win here is very, very good for us. Oh, God, it's going to be 3-1. Oh, he's missed. Oh, Arch, that is poor, son. Oh, I just floated it over him. I'm hoping he's just going to drop in. Is it? Yeah, it has. And look at him. Jet League Season 4 winner. They already admitted it. Oh, just having a stink in this game. Could be 5 here. It's 5-0. We are absolutely running away with this game. Oh, the boost is throwing me off a bit here. Is it going to be 5-1? He still can't score. He really cannot score, Archie. He's had so many attempts like that where he's kind of been open and he's just not hit it well and it's just not gone in for him. Another one just there. He keeps blowing me up to have a chance to stop him, but he keeps missing over and over again. It's really hurting him here. And it's 6-0 as well, just to rub salt in the wounds. It should be about 6-3, but it's 6-0 here. Oh my God, how has that stayed out? Out of the case, it's not a block. Fuck you, is that going to go in? Oh, nearly allowing a great goal. It's all happening in this game. It should be 7-0 if we keep it on target. Look at that. Perfectly controlled. 7-0. What an absolute battering this has been. Huge statement from us there. He demonstrated me at the last second. Huge statement to the league that we mean business. Let's see what the other results were. Similar thing here. Again, there's only one shock result that you haven't seen, and it will be Mighty Cake versus Flake. A 0-0 draw. Second ever 0-0 draw we've ever had in this league. The previous one was me versus Daniel in air hockey. I think it was season 2. We drew 0-0 in that. Daniel did beat Skinman 3-2, actually closer game than I thought it would be. Obviously me destroying Archer's game we just seen, and the other two kind of went to expectations. This league table starting to change up quite a lot now, as you can see. Daniel's at the top, having won every game. Leandra's also unbeaten. I'm now in the top 3. Cake's come off the bottom and Skinman dropped to the bottom, but you can see that middle 4 is really starting to interchange with each other. So in King of the Hill we do have Skinman. Nasty's spectating here, wants to see how we get on. Can we get a big win for us here? It's almost unfortunate I've got one of the less fancied players in one of the modes that is like 50-50. It almost turned out bad for me here, because if I had him in a different mode you'd fancy me to win it, but because of this mode I can see myself losing as he pushes me off there. Right, it took us a while to set up there. We kept falling off. Here we go. Here's the first point opportunity. Let's go. Maybe Skinman, can we push him off with a flip tactic? We know that works. Oh, it's not really worked here though, is it? Oh, he's gone off. No, that is 1-0. He's gone off. He's not happy with it, but he has gone off there. It's 1-0. Obviously you would fancy me to win this mode, but it's one of the modes that can go horribly wrong, considering it's not really that skill based. It's just hitting people off a puck. Alright, here we go. Chance to make it 2-0 here. Let's see if we can do it. Here it is. Straight in. Oh, he tried to fake me. He should know that's not going to work. Oh, can we push him off? Yeah, there we go. He tried the little jump fake thing, which does work sometimes, but I was too aware to it. Oh, we've both kind of flipped up. Oh, he's almost got me off here. Oh, he's flipped off himself. He nearly pushed me off there, but he's flipped off himself and it's 3-0. He's not happy with it, clearly. Right, chance to make it 4-0. Let's have a look. Oh, he's not playing.
Do you think you're fucking funny?
Can we make it 4-0? Let's have a look. So we just push him off, flip straight into him and hit him, and there it is. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. Now we just need 1 point and we have won this game. Big win for us as well here. Right, can we clean sweep him, make it a 5-0 win? He tried to fake jump me again. Listen, you're not going to get that on me, mate. It's not going to happen. Get off. Oh, I nearly flipped off myself there. That is going to be a 5-0 win. He tried to jump bait me twice. It's not going to happen. That means we are going to win 5-0. Good result for us. And let's have a look what the other results were for King of the Hill and see what other results have happened. So King of the Hill is always a strange game, and we've got some incredible results here. As you can see, there's 2 5-4s between kind of the mid-table players. Mighty Cake getting himself off that out of them relegation zones in a minute. You'll see beating Nas 5-0. But the main one I want to talk about is Super Red v Darn 5-1 to Super Red. And that does mean that, as you can see, Leandro will top the table, having been unbeaten. The only person to be unbeaten. You've got to remember that I think everyone who's won the league in previous seasons has been unbeaten. So Leandro's going a good way about winning it this season. He's going to carry on his form like that. Mighty Cake's not actually quite out of the relegation zone just yet, but he's creeping up there. And as you can see, that middle 4 again, just interchange with each other. And I'm in second on goal difference over Darn. Right then, our air hockey game is Leandro. It's not going to be easy in the slightest. He's a very good player, especially at air hockey as well. We usually do well in this. I don't think we've lost in air. Actually, no, I don't think we've won in air hockey or something like that. It's some terrible record we have. Oh, I think we won last season, but we haven't. Our record generally in air hockey is not very good, so we want to turn that around in this game, and hopefully we can win this as well. That's a great strike, yeah, 1-0, very good pinch. OMG says 2, right, good reaction to my shot there. Look at that, 315, absolute fucking flyer. Generally, my air hockey games aren't the most eventful because I'm quite good at defending in terms of like nullifying their threat and stuff like that. So if I could just keep doing what I'm doing, I very rarely concede more than 1 goal in air hockey. So we'll see how we get on with this game. Hopefully I won't eat my words here. Nearly did, just off target. 1 minute to go, we're still winning 1-0. As I said, I'm keeping this game quite cagey and like low uneventful at the moment. You've got to remember what happened in my Leandro's game last season where I was 1-0 up. Oh, it's going to be 2-0. Yep, great finish that. I was going to say I was 1-0 up in Bouncy drop shot, the next game mode, until that last 10 seconds where he did score and make it 1-1. That's probably one of the only games that drew, actually. But it's 2-0 now, so we're going to see this game out, hopefully, and we'll get ourselves another win on the board. 3-0, fucking hell, my pinches today have been unbelievable. 3-2-4 this one was. It was even fucking quicker than the last one. I think he scored. Yep, he has scored. Fuck's sake, I left the goal exposed there. Oh, it's 4-1. Just about got it through him there. It's quite a high scoring game in air hockey standards, to be fair. And that is that. Another win for us on the board there. He's not happy about it. 4-1 wins. Have a look at what the other results were. Air hockey here, most games did go to result other than Kif being Arch 1-0, or Flake. I keep calling him Kif because that's what I'm used to calling him. But Flake being Arch 1-0 and a draw between Anas and Super Red really does shake up the table. The other results kind of went to expectations. You'd expect that. But this is how it looks now. Obviously, Mighty Cake is out of that zone. Skin Man, the only person to not have a point so far, looks like it's going to be a terrible season for him. And it looks like that bottom 2 is going to kind of stay like that, I reckon. But Arch drops down to that bottom relegation zone. I would not expect him to be relegated part of the relegation playoffs. But as you can see, Leandro loses 1 game, drops from 1st to 4th. That's how competitive that top 4 is. Look how close that is. Right, a good succession of wins you've had now. So we can continue it here as well against Flake, who is Kifanori from the previous league. Just changed his name. He likes changing his name, as do a lot of people apparently. Generally quite good this mode. We haven't had the best few results over the past few seasons. We obviously lost to Nas in season 1. We drew with Leandro last season. Just telling you, because you could be good at this mode and not like batter people. It's quite hard to batter people in this mode because it's just quite hard to score as well as defend at the same time. At the moment I'm absolutely destroying him, but we'll see how long this lasts. It is a big game in terms of the contents of the league. We do need to keep getting ourselves points on the board and keep ourselves up towards that top of the table, and if we can keep doing that, we've got a good chance of a winning here. That could be a goal. Yeah, it's a goal. I thought he was going to save it, but he's just about gone past it. It's 1-0. I think we might need a second goal here to win this game. He's got quite a lot of damage on my side. He could quite easily just drop in. We should be able to get a second goal because we've got quite a lot of damage on his side as well. So we'll see what happens here. That was nearly very nice. I just directed that into the hole, but I've got lots of damage on his side. It should be a win here. It really should. That's a goal, I think. Yep, that's 2-0. Good. Oh, that's a goal, yep. How on earth that Callum off at the scene and got in, I don't know. As long as you keep it tight, don't make any stupid mistakes, you'll still win with potential for a 3rd goal maybe, but I don't want to take that risk. We need to get another one and stop him from scoring. Right, that should be the win, as long as he just doesn't score right now, which he could do because I've kind of fucked it here. No, he's missed. But we won 2-1. It was a lot closer than it probably should have been, and he's gone very quickly straight out of the party. That's a good win. Let's have a look at the other results. Bouncy Dropshot is a game mode of a lot of unexpected results. However, this time round it kind of went to expectation. As you can see, Darn won, Arch won, Cake won, Super Ed won. All the kind of big higher ranked players all won their games. That score between Nas and Darn was actually flipped last time round last season, so that was revenge in Darn's sense. But this is the league table now. As you can see, it's a similar story. Me, Darn and Super Ed top the table. Nas and Wizard are in the bottom 2 relegation spots, and Skinman is really struggling to get any points on the board here. That middle is close as always. Let's get into the next game mode. Right, Slow Day is against Wizard. He's obviously not happy to be playing Slow Day. Don't think he likes Slow Day for some reason. I could just tell from that chat. Can we continue our win streak here? We've gone quite a good win streak at the moment. We need to keep winning if we want to push ourselves towards the top of the table. Of course, we have to match results with those around us. He's still spamming shit.
What the fuck's name are you doing?
I've missed the fucking ball. He's going to be 1-0 up here. I've completely fucking missed it. Yeah, that's horrendous from me. I've absolutely fucking thrown past it. We've got to remain confident that we can still win. We can't have another bottle job here like we did in the previous season, where we have lost a stupid game like this to a low ranked, a low position person in the table. We need to win this game. We really do. We can't be bottling it. His opportunity. It is 1-1. We both challenged there and I got there first. Has to be. Surely we can't miss from here. Yeah, there we go. 2-1. Oh, he's gone up and missed it. He's not happy with himself. We have to score here, surely. Yeah, 3-1. Come on. He scored here. He scored again here. He's spamming what a save at me as well, the knob. I've been really poor this game. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. To the big last 2 games after this. We really have to play better than this if we're going to win them. Anyway, fuck goal difference. We have to make sure we win this first, because there's only 1 goal in it now. Something could easily go wrong. Oh my god, he saved it for me there. Oh my god, get down, fuck's sake. He's nothing more infuriating than this moment, just floating through the sky like that. He actually just saved it for me there. I was missing that. That was terrible reading for me again. I've been really bad this game. Really fucking bad this game. I hope, as I said, it gets better than this, because honestly, if I play like this in the next few games, I'm going to lose. Holy shit, we need to concede it now. We still could if he gets there in time. That was very close. We nearly fucking lost that. We nearly dropped points there. Thank God we managed to win that game. Let's see what the other results were. Slow Day, never many goals in this game mode. Super Ed coming out on top 1-0 of a Mighty Cake. Very close game. Darn beat Leandro, top of table clash. That means Leandro is going to be way off it now. Arch just beat Nas, which gets him out of them zones. And Flake versus Skimmerman was very close. And obviously my game for Wizard, I actually did not deserve to win that. I can't believe I had that. But yeah, the table now is looking very interesting. That top 3 could go all the way to the end, and then you're probably seeing what the title means now. The title of the video, that's obviously what it's heading towards here. And obviously that bottom 3 really starting to struggle. I think Wizard and Skinman are actually unable to catch the top of the others. They can. I think Skinman and Wizard have got a play show in the last game. That'll be extremely interesting to see if it actually gets automatically relegated. But they're not going to get any higher than playoffs. Nas is going to struggle to get out there as well. That middle 4 again, just look how close they are on points. They're going to keep interchanging, they keep beating each other. That top 3, honestly, it could go down to the wire. Really could. I've got to play Super in the last game as well. That's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens next though in the next game mode and see if it actually matters. Right, it is Balloon Ball, and what a huge game this is, as I've already mentioned. And it's against Nas, who we actually did play in this last time. We actually beat him 4-1 in this last time, so I hope we can play Stand again here. It is a really complicated, difficult mode, and it's really hard to fuck up here, but it is 1-0 already. He's the one who's fucked up, but he's not happy with himself for it. But yeah, it is AIDS, as you can imagine. The ball just floats about everywhere. That could end up going in, because it's going to curve in like that, and it is going to be 2-0. Great start. We do just have to keep winning. Obviously, this is our second last game. We've got one more, a massive one against Super in the next game, which is going to be a crucial game. It's going to be 3-0, I think. Yeah, how that's just curved into the far corner there, I don't know. We're absolutely flying at the moment. I'm so bad, he says. Well, he's 3-0 down in 33 seconds. I can't really back your ass, unfortunately, mate. I wish I could. I could go in. Oh, what a save that is, by the way. That was a great save. That was actually going to curve into my net there, and I managed to pull that off. I couldn't bounce it back into his ear. I haven't touched the ball for so long. We got an opportunity to score again. He's going to curve, and it's 4-0. It's curved away from him. And you never know, it might come down to goal difference. We might have to keep scoring here and hope we could get some more goals. And at the moment, the way it's going, could be anything. That's going to be 5. He's going to bounce in again. We are absolutely on fire in this balloon ball game at the moment. Absolutely on fire. It's a big game for Nas as well, this. He could find himself in the relegation players. He probably will be, given the fact he's going to lose this game now as long as he don't do anything catastrophically wrong here. I mean, he's not safe, and he could find himself getting relegated for the second time. Back of curling. No, it's curled above the goal. He's absolutely fuming every time the ball curves in this game. He spams so much in the chat, you can't even see it. Oh god, it's dipped. Oh, it's absolutely dipped there. Jesus Christ, the top spin on that's taking it under me. It's alright though, despite getting what saved by him, we are going to win this game still. 100% guarantee that, and it's going to be a big win for us here. It puts us very, very close and right in the mix up the top of the table. Well, despite not scoring for about 3 minutes, we are going to win 5-1 here. As long as we don't score again here. Look at that, look at the curve on that. Could not going back into his goal. Didn't quite curve it off. It's probably going to finish 5-1 here, which is again a really good win for us. And despite him being one of the lower ranked players in the league, that game mode can go like horribly wrong for you. So there we go. Let's have a look what the other results were and see how that affects the table, which is going to be very tight now. So myself, Super Red and Don all did win. So that does take it down to the final game, as I mentioned last time. That's why the title is what it is. Leandro had a good win over Skin Man, and Wizard also lost to Flake, which means that will come down to the final game. Whoever does win that game, whoever does lose that game will be relegated. And again, everyone beat each other around in that area. Look at the state of that middle bit. Look how close that is. Obviously, he's not really playing for much, but it's places you can finish 4th or 7th just by winning one game here. But look at that top 3. All comes down to this game and what can happen. I'll speak more about it during the game, but there's a lot of situations that can happen here. And if I know that if I do win, I will win the league. However, if I draw, it can open up to Don, and if Super Red wins, it can also open up to Don, but also Super Red can win it if he does win. Let's see what happens. Right, well, this is it. This is a massive game. Obviously, I've explained what the situation is. It can go 3 ways here. The only way the way I know I can win this league is if I win this game. If I win this game, I know it's in my hands and I've won. So as long as I win, then I'm happy. However, if we do draw, it's the way we have to play. We're going to have to proper bang this out. If we do draw this game, there's a possibility that Darn can win. And obviously, if Super Red wins, then he can win it as well. It's all up in the air. It depends on the results elsewhere as well as this one. But it's in my hands. If I win this game, I've won the league, and that's all I care about here. That's all I've got to focus on. If I can win it for myself. It's going to be 1-0 here. It is 1-0. We started very well.
Help me!
Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, it's 2-0. He's got it again here. It's looking good. It is looking good. We've obviously started very well. We've got to pursue this though. The thing is with this game mode, it can easily change. If you get locked in your half, like I've pretty much done to him this game so far, then it can easily just backfire on you. All sorts of combats can happen. Although I remember last season, Arch absolutely destroyed Super Red in Floor Destroyer, so maybe it's just not his mode. Maybe I'm quite lucky that I have to play him in this mode, considering he's pretty much beaten everyone else so far. I'd say so far it's the final game, so he has beaten everyone else, other than obviously the game he lost, and drew to Nas as well, so he kind of bottled it in a way. It was almost in his hands, but a couple poor results, and that's what happens. Obviously I've had a poor result against Darn, and it does happen, unfortunately. And it's 2-1, I scored an own goal. That's not going to help things, but you need to focus here. A draw here doesn't really help any of us. He pretty much gives it to Darn. There's too many too many wins in his final game, which we don't know just yet. We don't know if he has one of that or not. It is 3-1 to us here though. Good kick off when we come back. We have to remember there's still plenty of time in this game. It's not won just yet, especially if this somehow drops in, which he could do. We saved that quite well. Could make it 4. It's 4. I think we've won. I think we have to win from here. Oh my god, I had a mare there. I didn't even know that was damaged. I didn't even know it was the hole. I wouldn't have done that. We have to see this out. The thing is, oh yeah, that's guaranteed now. I was about to say he's not going to be able to win it because he needs to get 3 more goals, especially not now. But that's the calamitous comeback here to maybe 5 all is the only thing I can see happening. That'll gift it to Darn. He needs to get 6 here if he's going to win this league. And unfortunately for him, he gets closer every time, but I don't think he's going to do it. That is 2 titles in a row though, and it's first time I put first person to win 2 as well as 2 in a row. So we're doing very, very well in these leagues now. Now we've actually understood how these game modes work. After the first couple coming 3rd and 2nd, I think it was, we've now discovered how this works and how to win them quite effectively. And we're looking at the person to beat now. And we'll just see this game out, and that does mean we are going to win. And I'm so happy we have done that. After that first Boomer Hoops game against Darn, I was not happy. We've won every single game since then, and we've had an absolutely incredible run of form. And unfortunately for the people around us, Darn and Super, they will be missing out. Super especially keeps getting closer and closer but cannot find himself to win. Then look at the other results, see if Darn's game even had an effect on it. So all that stress was for nothing, because as you can see, Arch did beat Darn in the final game, and that does mean even if I did draw that game, I still would have won. That would have been incredible. Me thinking that I've actually bottomed the league title only to find out Arch beat Darn in that game. As you can see, the relegation clash, Skinman v Wizard. Wizard did win it. Might and Cake beat Leandro, and Flake beat Nas. What a season for Flake we've had here. Giffanori's done very, very well for himself against expectations. Some people predicted him to come last and 9th, and there he is sitting 4th above Grand Champ players. As you can see, our relegation playoff games are going to be Nas versus Wizard, and they filled in 8v9, and Nas started so well and hasn't won since the second game. He's put out 1 point in 7 games. Skinman following the steps of Dino, losing every game unfortunately, only averaging 1 goal per game. That middle was extremely close, but the top of the table now looks like I've absolutely blown it away, but you saw how close and how it could have gone if results were different. But I have won the league yet again, as I mentioned, for the second time in a row. Third person to do that and third person to win too. It was a much more interesting close league this season round. It was very, very intense, especially around that middle and that top bit. It was, I mean, look at the difference in points compared to usual. Everyone kind of close together. We'll come on to predictions and how people have fared at the very end after promotion playoffs. We'll get into those first, and as you can see, the first game is going to be the 8v9 playoff, which is Nas versus Wizard, and we'll see who gets promoted and who gets relegated. So of course our first promotion game is 8v9, and that was Nas versus Wizard, so we have them both here. Of course there's a lot of strange flipping going on there. I don't know if that was because of the boost or what. You should both be familiar with these modes by now. They've played them plenty of times. They should know that a 10 times boost exists. Nas really does not like any mode. He spams shit every time I play against him. Yeah, Wizard's very, very underwhelming season for him. Obviously Nas was kind of predicted to come 8th. But Wizard has not done well for himself in terms of winning games. Nas getting stuck on the floor there. Yeah, I did expect more from Wizard, to be fair, considering he has finished well in the previous season. This one kind of just like fell short. But it is what it is. They're here now. Obviously the winner of this will stay, and the loser of this will play the loser of the next game, which is King Divock versus Monty, who comes to after this game, of course, and we'll see who the loser of that game is. Obviously the winner of that game will come into the league to replace Skinman, and the loser will play the loser of this game. So far not much has happened, so we'll wait and see what our first event's going to be. It's 1-0 to Nas. Great finish from him. I think Nas might have disconnected. Yeah, Nas is gone. I don't really know what to do in this situation. What we had to do, actually, we've done this before. We've had this situations like this. We will just restart the game from 1-0 to Nas at what time it was. I think it was 3:15. Right, as soon as it hits 3:15, they will get going. And it is 1-0 to Nas. We've restarted. Here they go. Hopefully they're going to start playing. I hope they are. Yep, they start playing now. And there it is. Off we go. Bit of a mess, but it's the only fair way to do it, to be fair, to restart just from where we left off. It's going to be 1-1. Is that going to come down in time? No. Oh, what a goal that is. What a goal by Wizard. That is incredible. Great goal by Nas. Really well adjusted there, and it's 2-1. Oh, somehow got in that. It's 3-1, 2 demos in quick succession here. He blows him up, and he blown up again. That was the second one he just seen, and he just finds that angle. It's 3-1 to Nas. It's like he's going to win it. Nas has played well this game, to be fair to him. He's proven that he can stay in the league with his performance. Very, very well done from him. Wizard's not an easy game. He's not a bad player by any means. It could be 4-1. Oh, he just about missed it. Oh, it's 3-2. That does set up a great finale here. Can Wizard bring this back? Surely not. Oh my god, it's going from kickoff. It's gone in straight in from kickoff. Look at this. 50-50 contested kickoff. It's flown straight in. Wizard might not be out of this just yet. Oh, Nas has gone for a scummy demo there. That is really scummy. Oh, that's almost karma for it. That is literally perfect example of karma for demos there. That just bounced up in front of him and nearly led to Wizard scoring. It's going to go to overtime here. What a great game this has been. There'll only be one winner, of course, and one person can secure themselves in next season. We'll see who wins this one. Oh, it is Nas. An own goal from Wizard. That means it is Nas who stays in. That's almost a great comeback from Wizard. I thought he was going to win from there, but it is an own goal here. He tries to backflip, and it just ends up going his own net here. Look how unfortunate that is. That does mean that he will be playing against the loser of next game, which will be Divock versus Monty, as you can see on your screen there. Nas will stay in the league, and we'll see who loses the next game, or who wins the next game and replaces Skinman even. And that brings us to our second game. This is the one that decides who gets promoted and replaces Skinman. It is Divock versus Monty. Divock's not played these game modes before, as you can tell from his reaction in the chat up there when he's seen the absolutely huge ball. It's going to be interesting. He's a very, very high ranked player though. Probably as high ranked as anyone in the league so far, so I've got a feeling he'll be able to catch on how to play this very, very quickly, even though he's not had a clue what's going on. So yeah, going off ranks, you'd expect Divock to win this, but we'll see. I mean, that just says it all. He's a GC tournament tag, that tells you what rank he is. So you expect to see a Wizard versus Monty final game, but we're not 100% sure about that just yet. This mode especially can throw some shocks. You've seen that previously. Nas has beaten me and Don in this game mode. You've seen some this season as well. Shocks in terms of results, so we'll see. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, that's how that stayed out. Monty knew as soon as he hit that towards that area, it was a risk of going. I don't know how that stayed out there. Could be potential for him to go 1-0 up here. That would be some result if that happens, but it's not going to happen. Well, I don't really know what to say anymore. I don't really know what's going on. It's been quite a close game actually, compared to what I was expecting. I was expecting Divock to blow him away, but obviously he's not played these modes before. He's not going to know what's going on. That bounce keeps throwing him off, and that's just a clear sign of him not playing it before. This is probably going to go in. No, Monty's done well to say that. I'll just shut up and see what happens now. We never had a 0-0 in this game. I don't think we've had a 1-0 in this game mode before. It's usually 1-1 or something, but it's coming quite close this game. Oh, it's gone in. It has gone in. Divock has scored. Bounced off the wall. I was typing whilst he scored that because he said he left the party. Monty's not happy about it. It's just dropped in there. Good goal for him. Divock just has to see this out now. He should win from here. I mean, he should have won the whole game. I mean, 1-0, as I said, is a pretty incredible scoreline for this mode. I think the first time I've ever seen it happen. A 1-0. There's not really been much damage done on either side, really. It's been quite a passive game. A lot of people have been hitting it into the air and just keep it in the air. But Divock's going to win as long as Monty doesn't get a free goal in the last few seconds, which is not going to now, I don't think. Nope. That means Divock wins, and that means Divock replaces Skin Man, and Divock will be into the league next season. Monty's got to go and beat Wizard if he wants to join him, and we'll see who wins that game next. Right, so here we have it. Here is the final game. It is Wizard against Monty. It is air hockey. We'll see who wins this. Obviously, none of these have played. Or Wizard obviously hasn't got experience in air hockey. Monty's never played air hockey. I think he might have played it once or twice actually, but he's not played it enough to understand how to pinch stuff like that. I'm backing Wizard to win this game. We do have a similar situation in those watched last season that we could have both of these in the league next season. I'm hearing rumours of a potential quitter. A person was out of the league, they've had enough. And then they want to leave, so both of these could find themselves in the league. No matter who loses this game, could find themselves in the league next season. So we'll see how this gets on. As you've probably seen from the games you've played this season, air hockey is typically a low-scoring mode, so you probably won't have much excitement here. You're probably going to go quite quickly. There won't be many highlights for you to see. Right, so nearly 3 minutes have passed, and as I said, nothing has happened. This has been a very, with all due respect to these two, it's probably one of the worst games of this I've watched for a long time. Nothing's happened. No one's really actually had a chance of actually getting anywhere near the goal. Anything they've tried to do just not worked like that. That's a prime example of what's happened this whole game. In all honesty, I expected Wizard to be better, but he's not doing very well at the moment. Right, well, just under a minute to go, and yet again, nothing's really happened. That could find its way in. That's not a bad attempt. Oh, it's unlucky. That was probably the best chance of the game. Summed up what this game's been like. But last 10 seconds, a chance even Monty to get shot away. He's not done that well. He's not happy with his performance either. He's even apologising. This has been absolutely horrendous. It's going to be overtime. A 0-0 for the third time ever. There it is. There it is. I knew that was coming. As soon as you struck that, that means Wizard is staying for definite, and we might see Monty next season. And if that game's going anything to judge by, if he's in the league next season, he's got to do a lot better than that if he wants to stay in it. But Wizard's got away with one. He had a poor season by his standards, but he's managed to win in the last game to keep himself in. Unfortunately for Monty, he will not be here unless the person who quits decides he wants to quit. Anyway, now that's all done, let's get back to the main league and what happened. We'll go back to predictions. These were the predictions at the start. You can see some of the outrageous things that people have guessed here on this table that I showed at the beginning of the video as well. And this is the new average table. As you can see on the right hand side, you've got the people's numbers in proportion to how they performed. Obviously you can tell the positive ones mean they've done better. For example, me, I was first place, I did 0.6 better. You've got the fact that me and Dana are up there. You've got the big performance from Flake, plus 4.2, that's the biggest you've ever seen. You've got 0 from Nas. I mean, I've actually got Skin Man. Somehow, even though 9.6, he's somehow managed to do worse than 9.6, obviously coming last. And there's quite a few underperformers here, and probably because of the strong improvement of Flake. On the left hand side is how close everyone's guesses were. Wizard was by far, I say by far, he was one of the better. Art wasn't too far away from him, and yeah, Skin Man had the worst performer in the league, also the worst guesser. So that's poor performance of Skipman all round there. No predictions, always a good laugh. Always good to see where always people actually perform compared to where people think they perform. Obviously, Flake's way overperforming, so he was predicted to come 9th. And he's done very well for himself, we know that. And obviously people have underperformed, such as Arch, Cake, Leandro, all of them underperformed. And obviously me and Dana are up there, pretty much gone to expectations of the top 2. And maybe Super next time round will be more fancy, because he has finished, I think, 4th, 3rd and 3rd, like in 3 seasons running. So he's done very well. Anyway, what we'll do, we will recap the league table and what it finished off, and we'll also recap the results of the rest of the modes. It was a very interesting league. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. It's probably the most enjoyable one we've had so far. Everyone who's playing was enjoyable to watch and stuff like that, and it was very intense all the way down to the final game, which I think is the first time it's ever been decided on the final game, and the scenario it was as well, and obviously relegation was as well. So there we go. Probably the most closely fought one as well. Always had the big gap between the relegation playoff people and the rest of them, but that big gap was emphasised by how close everyone else was. As you can see, that's the final league table on your screen. And what we'll do now, we will show you the new league table with the new people in. There's possibility for change. I'm not going to specify who it is just yet, in case we find out that might not be the case. But we might find ourselves replacing one of them with Monty next season. So this is what the league table is probably going to look like. Probably not going to look like, even with, obviously, 9 of them will look like that, but one of them may be replaced. And that is season 4 complete. Another win by me, of course. Just make sure I've recap that. Just make sure you all take that in, that I've won 2 in a row. If you do want to be in the promotion players, I'm looking for some new people to get involved, and you have to be active. If you want to be involved, join the Discord, which is in the description. You can be involved through the promotion players yourself. If you want to be involved in this, it's good fun. It's really good fun. As I said, make sure you're active on the game, because it's very frustrating trying to get people to play 9 games when they're not active. It's really difficult. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the season 4 of the league. I hope you're happy that I won again, or maybe you're not happy if the people that have finished 2nd or 3rd or 4th, whatever, may make you more determined to win next time round. Or maybe you can learn a thing or 2 from me. But there we go, that is season 4. Season 5 won't be for another couple of months, but I hope to see you in that one.